Imagine a world where every step you take feels preordained. A world built to trap you inside invisible walls that gleam with promises of freedom. You wake up with a restless fire inside, yet everywhere you turn, you find the same old patterns. Obey, fit in, don't question. The very things that should light you up, the ways you could make a difference, transform your life and the world around you, are smothered by rules, by systems that reward playing small, by a society suffocating in its own comfortable lies. And here comes impact investing, the shining new hope, the buzzword people throw around like a lifeline. It sounds perfect on paper, investing your money to make a difference, to fix problems, to save the planet and uplift communities. Beautiful, right? But what if underneath this shiny surface hides a trap? A Trojan horse waiting to swallow all that fire inside you? What if impact investing isn't the revolution it claims to be, but just another way to keep us locked inside the cage, disguising control as change? The harsh truth is, most of the so-called impact investments are safe bets disguised as heroes. They carefully dance around real risk, avoiding the messy parts of true change, the parts that scare the powerful. They are crafted to fit the systems that reward average, contained, manageable change, not the wild, unstoppable fire of true transformation. It's as if the system learned how to pretend it's different, while pushing us further into obedience. You have felt this pain, haven't you? That gnawing sense that the promises don't match reality, that the impact you invest in feels tiny, diluted, controlled, that this whole influence game is somehow designed to keep you busy while the real powers stay untouched. You're craving for genuine change, not another polished illusion telling you to settle for crumbs. This hurts. It stings deep, because at the core, you are not built to settle. You're built to rise, to burn so fiercely that systems bend, that status quos shatter. But if your tools are borrowed from the very people who don't want things to change, how can you expect anything different? Here is a secret that few dare to say out loud. True impact investing is not about being comfortable or safe. It's about embracing discomfort like a weapon. It's about rejecting consensus and daring to invest where others won't, where the risk is real and the difficulty is immense. It's about aligning your capital not with what looks good on glossy reports or satisfies regulators, but with what shakes the foundations of power, with projects and people who don't just want to play the game, but to change the game. There is a world beyond checking boxes or scoring social impact points. It's the world of radical individual power, where your money becomes a tool to unleash fire, not to tame it. It's investing through the lens of sovereignty, where your will drives change, not the comfortable narratives spoon-fed to the masses. This means being patient, extremely patient, because true transformation isn't about quick wins or trending metrics. It demands time, struggle, and unflinching devotion to ideals that most flee from. Think about the last time you truly believed in something so deeply it made you restless, nights wide awake with possibilities. Now imagine channeling that raw energy into your investing, where every dollar becomes a soldier in your rebellion against a world that promises freedom while chaining you to mediocrity. This is the power hidden inside true impact investing. It's not a product to buy, it's a fight to join. The system wants you to believe this fight doesn't exist. It wants you to invest in nice-sounding projects, feel good about it, and keep quiet. But that quiet is a lie. The fire inside you knows that. It screams against the silent acceptance of enough. If you're feeling that tension, that unbearable pull toward more, That's your spirit breaking free from the cage. Here's what most don't understand. True impact investing requires suspicion, a relentless questioning of everything. Question the metrics, question the players, question the purpose behind every fund. True impact isn't about tick boxes or fancy jargon. It's about raw authenticity. It's about investing in the edges, in the rebels, in the projects that look too risky, too dangerous, too disruptive for the mainstream to handle, because that's where the real change hides. Investing in impact means more than capital. It demands courage to stand apart, to refuse the easy path. It means seeking out those rare few burning with unfiltered passion. Because only in the company of the few who dare to burn, who shun convenience, can you find real power. The power to transform realities, to rewrite rules, to raise a new generation of freedom fighters armed with resources, vision, and unshakable will. It won't be easy. It shouldn't be. Liberation isn't for the faint-hearted. It's for those willing to confront the lies we've been fed. It's for those ready to own their power ruthlessly, to cut through illusions and forge a new reality. This is your call to stop being processed and start being a creator. To stop fitting the mold and start breaking it. Imagine a movement where impact investing isn't just another checkbox on your to-do list, but a revolution where your money fuels fire instead of fuel. Where impact isn't a product packaged by Wall Street executives, but a living, breathing force ignited by individuals rejecting obedience and mediocrity. Where investing means aligning with values so fierce they burn away every shadow of conformity. This kind of investing is a tool to redefine the world, not to maintain it. It's not about following the rules. It's about rewriting them. It's about transforming systems from the edges, beyond nations and parties, beyond borders and labels. It's about being part of a collective of rare, sovereign individuals, united, not by convenience, but by a shared hunger to transcend. If you're watching now and you feel that tightening in your chest, that unbearable silence in your mind, begging for something real, this is your night to choose, to break free, to invest not in comfort, but in courage, not in the system's promises, but in the raw power of those who refuse to bend. This isn't for the many, it's for those who burn, those who will not be silenced, those who understand that freedom is seized, not given. That transformation happens only when fire meets fuel, when your will becomes your weapon and your money a flame that can't be contained. Yes, it requires patience. The best fires burn slow and long. But the payoff? The payoff is a world where you live on your terms, where your impact isn't a diluted side effect, but the very air you breathe, where your investment fuels liberation, not captivity. The system might try to keep you chained, but with every dollar you place in the hands of the few who dare more, you break another link. Step into this rebellion with eyes wide open. Invest as if your soul depends on it, because it does. Refuse to be another pawn moving quietly through a half-baked, hollow impact story. Choose to be the spark that will light up the edges, the pain points, the transformative power that no rule book can control. Impact investing isn't just about money. It's about reclaiming your identity, your sovereignty, your fire. When you choose impact this way, you're not just investing, you're becoming. Becoming the rare few who dare rewrite the story. Becoming the revolution in the roar of silence. Becoming the unbreakable force, breathing new life into a world starved of real freedom. You've already felt it. The quiet tension inside, the frustration with empty promises, the hunger for something real. Now feel this. The power is yours to seize. Not through slogans or easy fixes, but through deliberate, patient, radically honest choices. This is your moment to transcend, to choose impact investing that isn't a Trojan horse, but the key to unlock cages, shatter comfort zones, and ignite the future. Don't settle for impact that fits the system's rules. Invest in those who smash them. Don't chase belonging, create becoming. Don't follow trends, lead storms. Your money, your will, your restless fire. They are your weapons. Wield them. Today, right now. Because the world isn't waiting, and neither should you.